class to 232. Today's objective is to find the equation of a line when we are given just 2 points. All right, if we look at 87, we're given the following table, and we want to know the first bit of information is what is the slope of the line? What is the slope? Remember, the definition of slope is the change in y divided by the change in x. What we should do is figure out what the change of y is and what the change of x is. So if I look here, the y value, there is a change of negative 33 from 97 to 64, and a change of negative 11 from 29 to 18. If I put that in, negative 33 divided by negative 11, I am given a slope of 3. So my slope equals 3. Question B is asking, does it matter what points we choose to find the slope? So we're going to find 2 other points to verify this answer. And what I'm going to look at here is from negative 8 to 14, that goes up by 22. And from negative 14 to 52, that goes up by 66. If I do 66 divided by 22, I will once again get an answer of m equals 3. So it doesn't matter what the slope is that we choose. That's what points we use when we are choosing. All right. Next, how can I use this to come up with an equation? So what I'm going to first do is that I'm going to write the y equals mx plus b. Remember, this is the standard slope-intercept form. So what I know so far is I know the 3 is the slope. So I have y equals 3x plus b. What I can do now is I can choose any one of these points to substitute in. I'm going to choose the negative 8, negative 14. So I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to take that negative 14 right here and put it in for my y value. So I have negative 14 equals 3 times negative 8 plus b. All right, what I did there is I took my x value of negative 8 and I put it in for x, and I took my y value of negative 14, I put that in for y. To get my equation, negative 14 equals 3 times negative 8 plus b. Then I can just simplify. I have negative 14 equals negative 24 plus b. The only thing I have to do is solve for b. If I add to 24 from both sides, I will get that b equals a positive 10. So my equation now is y equals 3x plus 10. What I can do is I can substitute any value from this table onto my graph and make sure that it is correct. So I'm going to double check this by testing the points of 14, 52. So if I put in 52 equals 3 times 14 plus 10, 3 times 14 is equal to a 42. 42 plus 10 does in fact equal 52. So this is a correct equation that we found just by using 2 points of the graph. All right, if we look at 288, we're going to look at design A, and we're going to try to come up with the equations for those 4 lines. So I'm going to go to a different slide that's got just design A on it. All right, we are gonna do 2 lines together, and then I want you guys to complete 2 lines on your own. So we'll do this green line right here first. First thing we gotta do is come up with the slope. So I gotta find the change in y, so I do 278 minus 168. That's 110. And the change in x, so I'm going to choose 57 minus 35. And that is a change of 22. So I do 110 divided by 22. That is going to equal 5. So that equals 5. So I have a slope of 5. So y equals 5x plus b. I'm going to choose a point here. I'm going to choose the 35, 168 and substitute those values in. So I have 168 equals 5 times 35 plus b. Now 5 times 35, put in the calculator, that is going to equal 175. And if I subtract 175 from both sides, I am left with a b value of -7. So the equation for this green line is y equals 5x minus 7. So the first thing we did is the green stuff right here. We found the slope. And then once we find the slope, take the 2 points that we know, take one of them and substitute them in to find the y-intercept. All right, that is what we'll do. So pause the video right now and then try to complete the slopes and y-intercepts for the following 3 lines. Please pause the video, give you 5 seconds, then I will put the correct answers up. If you see, we have the following 3 equations. This red line is going to be y equals 1/2 x plus 150.5. Y equals -1/2 x plus 22.95. And since y is not changing since the blue line has no slope, it has a consistency of, it's supposed to be 168. So y equals 168 there. All right, please complete the homework and submit it on Canvas.